versus other games, your armor type items to protect.
This is all in on one hero. Obviously, whenever you see Boxy on Slardar, you kind of expect him to be doing his Slardar things, in which he just takes over the game and carries it. But every single hero has a way of buffing up Medusa in this game for Radiant. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. You have Bloodseeker, you have Venge with minus armor, Slardar with minus armor, Venge with her passive aura, and then you have Wisp as well. It's like the ultimate 4 protect 1 strategy.
So far, Mika's doing okay in the mid lane, but Tops, and more importantly, is off to a better start to his game. And while that's happening, Insania is going to go down. Seb gets to stomp out. So Poikfa can't run him down. He's going to try, but he's just going to run to the roots, might kill himself. Bloodright is going to come out, so Seb will die. And that will give the heal needed for Poikfa to live. As the Shadow Realm's going to come out, doesn't look like Sax is going to have the damage to seal the deal.
Yeah, that was a decent kill for Seb, and then he gets to refill everything, come back to the lane healthy, but Poikfa doesn't really care.
Mid one. Oh, these body blocks. Tiger's getting rooted up, but the Bash is going to come out. Mid one. He'll get the Whirling Axis. That was too close for comfort.
I just love how experienced they are and how they don't even try to go for troll after Whirling Axis pop. They're like, okay, none of this bullshit. Like, we're not gonna hit him once. This is 100% mischance.
Soldier's fortune.
It's that pipsqueak noise every time. Miss, 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 and then all of a sudden you just fed to a troll lane. I mean, and the other thing is you keep mid one alive. It's just benefiting Poikfa even more in that top lane now.
That would be 4 bounties for Liquid, it looked. Boxy took both on the bottom lane. 1 remains on top, which I assume will be taken by one of the offlaners, Venge or Bloodseeker. So, some nice gold influx for Liquid. They caught Insania.
Magic Missile thrown out. Saxa, it's his turn to body block. How are they going to compare to the IOs? Looks like it might be good enough for them to seal it. They will get the kill. I guess the other thing as well is like these early runes, not even just the 5 but the 10-minute mark, like, it feels as if it's very hard for OG to go yoink those runes, right? Like Liquid supports are a lot more capable of like securing those, especially the combos.
Yeah, I guess Saxa can do it, right? Like he's the one that's able to just walk anywhere and use Shadow Realm, snatch a thing and move back. Top lane, Poikfa.
Making himself a kill here. Poikfa, he is tanky though. He's tanky enough. Bloodright has to be thrown out, but the final hit comes out. Saxa will get it.
Yep, really well played by them. And this other Titan, he didn't even get that much damage. He got like plus 60 damage on his Astral Spirit. Only one hero that it was connected to, but the control was there from Saxa. Well played.
Yeah, usually you expect the ET in that situation to be pounded away, but also a Bloodseeker in general is just a hero with decent armor, right? So it shouldn't be happening that often that the Bloodseeker goes down in that fashion. This bot lane might get a little bit more spicy. Insania is wrapping around the back now, and the Heavenly Grace is about to run out. It's on cooldown for 10 seconds. They've got stun control, but the Whirling Axe is out. I don't know if they can do it now. Nope. Nope. And nope.
And that, my friends, is why Omni Knight has 60+% win rate. Like...
Whoa, let's not play that on Omni Knight. Heavenly Grace was on cooldown. That's why Troll Warlord's a strong carry.
It doesn't matter, man. As long as you have Omni next to him, you're not diving that. You just see that hero there just chilling, and you're like, okay, this guy, he's gonna get healed up. He's gonna get that Heavenly Grace. We can't do anything here. Just go back.
I'm telling you, this hero is completely balanced, okay? It's just the beard factor. Beards give you a 10% extra win rate.
I like the attempt from Insania to go bot, but now he stopped. And this was actually so good. This was so good because... Is there anything happening elsewhere before I start my long monotone monologue?
No, it's just like they're lurking bot, but I don't know how they make this Boxy kill ever occur.
So look, Insania TP's bottom. He shows himself. They're going bottom on Boxy though.
There you go. There you go. You waited too long. You hesitated. But OG, they won't hesitate. I don't know if they're going to get this though. There's the RNG. Where is it?
So the moment you show yourself bottom, ET plays unsafe on top lane because he knows he can always TP from the Rupture, but Insania hides, TPs back top, and then they kill him with Rupture. Really, really well played by Liquid.
Radiant's courier has
Same with
been
his bot
killed.
lane, just continuing to just pressure mid one. It never feels like he can run at them. It's like we saw how desperate that attempt looked, because you bring a third hero down, you got to find value. But even 1 point in the sprint with a win lace is enough for Boxy to always just get away.
They're pinging out this Medusa, but what's
They brought more to the bot lane this time. Zeb, stop. Does connect to the one. Tiger needs some assistance. Jump in, trying to help. Boxy will save him, but there's the Ricky. OG says everyone to the bot lane now. We're making these kills happen. Tiger goes down. Boxy is able to TP away though. And OG, they need to find a way to just chip away at this tower now, because they did invest a lot of resources down it.
Yeah, when you think that Boxy actually TP'd away, they're pressuring top lane. Saxa is actually ruptured.
Oh, ruptured. He might be dead here. There's no real escape plan in the motion. Zeb will try and save me. Stands his ground. Actually, maybe they can make this work. The ruptures ran out. Now Insani's in trouble. Too much damage coming his way. He is going to fall.
Yeah, this combo is really strong.
Oh, you can see he wanted to poke it low enough so that Saxa would die, but the Blood Right is not quick enough to close the kill.
So when you don't have a core,
is under attack.
Just don't die, lol.
or just fight around Mickey, because he has Manta and Dragonlance. He's ready.
Dire's middle tower has
True.
fallen.
But the question is whether OG are going to give him a fight on their terms. They'll at least find Saxa as he's lurking around the runes. Swap into stun combo.
They're ready. They're going for mid as well. And this is Seb's time to shine. This is where you will see this Elder Titan constantly using Echo Stomp to try and prevent them from taking towers.
And you know, he has the Yule so he can reliably clip onto them. And that's kind of important here, because there's so many ways to dodge out his combo, right? Whether you're talking about the swaps, or you're talking about the eye with the movement speed, the Slardar, how fast he moves, or even if you feel threatened, BK can just press Stone Gaze and run away.
Yule's is good on ET for multiple reasons. Mana regen is one of them. The Yule's active, obviously.
And now it's going to take Spirit is the useful thing here. Gives vision on Tiger. Insani being brought low. Smokescreen is going to go down, but Rupture is out. Thompson able to move away. They have to protect them. Guardian Angel, Purification, everything to try and keep him up. But the Stone Gate is going to come out. Thompson needs to turn around. Looks on the Tiger. He's taking Stone though. They're going to lose the Omni and the Ricky. And Mike, not only finding himself 2 easy kills, will also find the tower.
Yeah, he just Manta dodged the Echo Stomp. You noticed that, right? Like Mickey, he just got out for free. That's literally why that fight went so well for them. It wasn't really the most crucial thing. The most crucial thing is Ricky getting instantly ruptured and corrosive haste, so he couldn't really do anything in the fight. But dodging that stomp is also pretty solid, because Seb is forced to just use Scissor Splitter them without any effect.
Yeah, and we just saw the weakness in the way that OG has to play these fights, right? Like, the moment you react with the Omni Knight combo, the moment you put all your guards up, all Liquid have to do is press Stone Gaze. If they've got Stone Gaze active, it just equals out any advantage you have from now not taking any physical damage. You can't look at the Medusa, you can't approach the Medusa at all.
Does have that.
He'll make his way out. He's stuck too, but they haven't got the reach. They're going to try. Thompson does go and he catches on the Tiger in the end. Trying to sustain through this. It's going to be close, but no Scar. He will be brought down.
Yeah, so one thing that you have to also keep in mind is that mid one, he's still not fight worthy. He's not ready to fight. He has the Battle Fury and only now is the Yasha completed. So he went for this extremely greedy method of playing with the Battle Fury first, which will eventually make him into a pretty solid win condition.
But the problem is right now, who's trying to push to the win? Thompson in trouble here. The Rupture is still active. They'll scare away the Curse Crown. Nice dodge out before Boxy could initiate. Thompson will live. Barely though.
Oh, no, nice attempt by Insania. Just not enough damage. And they go straight into the pit. Why? Because Ricky is on 10% HP. You know that he needs to go to base. So you have Slardar, you have Range as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, look how fast this is fallen.
time at all. I mean, they're going to try and respond. They need to be quick. They have not got the GA for 20 seconds as well. Troll's going to head in. He's going to be rooted up, though. Emily Grace to just purge it off. Moving in with a stomp. Coming out onto 2. Koikfa. Maybe they want to get through him first. Maybe they want something bigger. They're going to chase on to Koikfa. Earthflow throws good. BK forced to throw out the stone gates. This is going to be good enough. Saxa is going to live through this and bring down the Floodseeker. Gets in the Shadow Realm just in time. But the Yules completely cuts out Mike. Nella Stone, they'll try and turn around. Thompson takes it. So G is going to come up perfectly timed to save them.
Damn.
We'll keep them alive. They'll turn around. The burst through Insania is going to be brought down. Mike's going to be saved for the moment. Mid one's chasing in. We'll get the missed chance out. Medusa does have the MKB though. She doesn't care. Mid one. Storm's going to be there. It's good enough. It's a rampage for mid one. They turn the fire around and they will secure a Roche alongside it.
Damn. All right, so Bod is smiling right now. I'm telling you, he's watching this game, he's smiling, and he's like, I told you, fools. I told you. I've been telling you the whole time. That's why this goddamn DT is so strong. Obviously, Troll played it well. Omni Knight, pitch perfect Guardian Angel. Same goes for Heavenly Grace. But man, like ET, it's a hero that you can't do Rosh against, even when you have Vengeance Lardar. Like, if he's alive, he will use those Astral Spirits, he will scout you out, he will stomp you, he will prevent you from taking that objective so easily. And then Natural Order as well allows Troll and Ricky to just go ham through them. Really, really well played by the entirety of OG.
Yeah, min-maxing to the extreme. I mean, being an ET in that type of choke point is just a dream, and Seb, he definitely delivered. I think the type of smile you're referring to the folks got is one of those Willem Dafoe smiles, you know, the kind of green guy, yes! Followed by a sad face because he realizes at this rate ET might get nerfed if people notice this too much.
Yeah. With the Omni Knight, man, like you can be as greedy as this. And he will be that formidable force with the Daedalus.
And of course, you know, he does have the Paladin Sword, so anyone's like, oh, you don't have lifesteal right now. No, he's got plenty. That's all you really need. Also, just a complimentary item to the Heavenly Grace, because he's got even more regen now, because...
He'll even TP out. He's fine. He broke their
in the
smoke.
same place again.
Good.
Seb will get away as well. Oh, nicely done. Boxy, they want these kills so badly. They feel they have this advantage and need to use it.
Normally.
Nice.
That was very unfortunate for Liquid. Like, you use your smoke, you see two players, you run straight at them, and you don't get either. One is just a little bit quicker with Shadow Realm, and then Echo Stomp from 7 was really good too.
As a result, OG, you know, they dodge the bullet, they buy a bit more time, and you know, they are closing in on items that are going to be pretty spicy in this type of game. You can see mid one, he's going for that bit, so he wants to complete that next. Seb, he's almost halfway to this act, at which point he becomes an uncontrollable force.
Oh my god, that damage.
Mid one, whoa, no. He has the battle chance to go in, and he knows it. He's going to chase forward. He does get the first hit bash. Medusa, the little bit does get the stone gates out. The swap's going to be there. No, it's split through the bench. Real low. Guardian Ace is going to be there. They get the kill on the bench. They're looking for more, but the fear is chasing them away too fast. Miki does get on the other side of the river. Boxy with the reinitiation. In on mid one, trying to bring him down. The right picks up ferocious here, but there's going to be a Heavenly Grace again. Slow out onto Boxy. He'll turn around. If they get a bash, he knows he'll die. So he backs up the spider legs. Gets hit by the range bash. They will be able to find the kill to Thompson. Jukin and driving around the back line works against him. The Curse Crown's going to come out, but the Medusa is going to be fine. And she find more. She slept up. Tiger. Saxa tried for it. Couldn't get it though. They're going to regroup. They'll come out with a stun. Saxa out of the Shadow Realm will finally be punished. He makes them work for a bit. Luckily for OG, with this long Roche spawn time, there isn't the clearest of objectives, but Mike's going to try and force it down that mid lane.
I have to say, this Daedalus, it's a very offensive, very bold item build. But look at his inventory, man. He has 10 strength coming from Skull Basher and 3 attributes from Magic Wand. That's it, right? Some Agi, I guess, from Yasha, but...
And the health talent, that's it, yeah.
And that's it, like, he melts to this Medusa. That's not the fight they wanted to take, obviously. He wanted to go back, reset afterwards, use that Battle Trance in a different position. I think he's just happy that he stayed alive in the end.
I guess his concern, his scare, right, is if you try and go tanking, you go for that kind of traditional longer battle. How many of your teammates will die to the split shot from the Medusa, right? That's the scary part in this game, especially whenever you've got Avenge on that team.
And there's a smoke from OG.
You know, Roche could be up. They know that Liquid They're pretty smart. They understand that if it's not up yet, it'll be up soon, and they want to linger around this pit. It'll be the decisive fight for either side. Both the big carries do have buybacks at least. Smoke. They spotted it.
Of course they did. This is just I mean, they were looking at one another. They spotted the smoke. They just wanted to use it to fall back a little bit so that they're not initiated exactly on the targets that they're worried about, right?
Yeah, and that gets them back to that high ground, the infamous high ground. You can see Tops in the whole while just kind of shifting around in the tree lines around back. It's like any supports coming through. Maybe someone who wants to be stabbed in the back. But no, they understood exactly how Topson was going to try and play that as well.
Do you play Ricky? That sounded like you're very familiar with.
I remember when I first started playing. Oh, look what they're looking to play. Saxa. Whoa. Pixie about to get blocked. And they find more though. They ping it. They know about No Tail. He'll throw out the Heavenly Grace. He knows he's going to die. He does at least have buyback. Question is when and where do you use it now?
This is a really big kill for them. Saxa instantly buybacks. I think they're worried about Rosh. That's why he's doing it. Also, Seb is being attacked by Mickey.
Again though. Again, this slows out again. But he's able to get the high ground, so they'll make sure he survives. They'll try for a stomp, but yeah, Mike, magical fingers are on
middle
point.
tower is under attack.
Also keep in mind that Seb is not going for Aghanims. Mid lane, Topson.
Move across on a Mike. Not really the ideal target to jump to. He needs to jump away, but he can't. He's going to get stunned up. Omni Knight's buyback may be too late. They've already lost the Ricky. Terrorize going to come out. Bedlam's going to be there, swap away to save target. Sani is going to get a lot of damage here, but he's going to live right at the end. There's not enough to finish him off. The stop will finally get him in the end, but now Saxa, that's going to be his dieback. Mid one needs to retreat. Poikva getting ready to pounce to top this, but they decide no. Actually, just let the troll go for now. We have the advantage. Go towards the pit. Secure the Aegis.
Yeah, and that troll is going for MKB right now. But mid one just queued it as he completed the Abyssal, right? Meanwhile, if you look at Mickey, he's one step ahead. He actually almost has that butterfly completed. So that courier actually, he's got it already. Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a worrying situation. It was bad enough to think about having to get through the Medusa once with the Aegis. Not to mention, they'll have that IO with the cheese. I mean, the sustaining ability that you have on Liquid, the amount of health available to Mike is going to be spooky. And OG, they have built items in this way that suggests that when they're in, it has to work. Like, they're not really much of an in-out type lineup. If mid one goes in, you have to take the win in that fight.
Yeah, usually he doesn't even want to, usually he's just forced, but now with the Abyssal it will be a little bit easier for him at least to lock down on a target. But this duo of supports, they're making his life living hell, like your Wisp and your Bench, just constantly swapping and saving. It's not easy for mid one to lock down on a target, even with Abyssal, and once the courier is there for Mickey, right? I think that's it. They're pushing high ground. They're playing around this Duza and pushing high ground.
Yep, I believe the courier should be alive soon. Yeah, 20 seconds and it's up. And it's already got the Hurricane Pike complete as well. So not one, but two items to boost him up further.
And an Aegis, just like that. Plus she's on Wisp, so on IO. And I love that he's...
And they're about to have Vlad's on bench as well.
Okay, so Vlad's on bench, Taiga with the cheese, Mickey with whatever, spider legs, with +2 items. But Taiga, if you see, he's always switching his neutral items in fights. He has repair kits too. This is so valuable, that region. I think this item is overall not used enough by teams in games, not only to heal your towers, but to actually use them in team fights.
Yeah, we've seen it get picked up more these days with that component outside of just repairing your base. It's had pretty impressive effects. Another one is usually like Paladin Sword on things like IO, but Foxy decides that that's his type of item in this.
They're already top. They're pinging it.
Don't take them long. Like, time to click on builds. Glyph already being forced out. They just want to slow this down. Thompson, he's trying to get the gold to have that nullifier complete. He's still a decent amount off though. 1,500 gold needed before the Ricky is really ready. Might be forced to pull them out though, mid one. Ooh, you can see Boxy. He was like, do I go? Now with the Heavenly Grace use, he might consider it. They are slowing this substantially, though.
Yeah, this is really well played by both Seb and Saxa. Just delaying it with the stomps.
First round, so many tools, smoke screen as well, mid one. Poking and prod. That's the thing, when the smoke screen's there, they can't just jump in with Boxy and they know Earthquake's gonna come through. But it's just so hard to just put a dent in this Medusa right now.
Radiant's bottom
Mickey has Nerves of Steel. Every time
I mean, when you've got these many tools, right?
Every time you see mid
calm
one
as a cucumber.
getting close to him. Let's see.
Go now. He goes to a different target. Io, they try to get him. Swamp Out's going to be there, but Thompson does clean it up. Tiger's going to be brought down. Roach being thrown out on the side. And they do anything with it, really, though. Mid one's up on the high ground, and Thompson still hunts for more targets as he's stuck here by the Rupture, but they hunt for bigger ones. No tail. Forces the GA. Boxy turn around. The crits are coming out. Mid one trying to do the kill, but the stone is going to connect onto Medusa. Still have an impact, even when stunned. They'll chase one into Boxy now. They need one big crit to finish him off. The root's going to come out a little bit too late, but now they can turn. Mike, he's lost his tool, and without the Io, can he get out? He's going to force stuff away. Mid one's going to chase in. Blood Ride's going to go out, but the battle trance is going to be used. They're going to will away at the first life. Medusa, they're going to burst through the first one. Boxy, he might have to give his life here if they go in and he knows it because he's got no health. But how do you get Mike the second time? You don't.
Yeah, you have Insania behind. Like Mike is completely fine the second time. Plus he got a Minotaur Horn. We'll see if he actually keeps it or gives it to Slardar or maybe even someone else. Nah, he's gonna use it. He doesn't have a BKB, so it's pretty solid. Overall, like, good defense by OG. Like, I really think what saved them was that clip of a stomp on Medusa. Like, her whole ultimate, she wasn't attacking.
Even when Troll got stoned up, it doesn't last. Like, that's the key thing to keep in mind. It never lasts long because of the Omni Knight. Yeah, the stats resistance from that alone is kind of allowing mid one to be unlocked at this stage in the game, and it's gonna get scary. I mean, imagine mid one when he gets to the level 25.
No, he's one of those heroes that can really carry this game versus a Medusa later on. The problem is her supporting cast. Like, will you be able to get on top of Taiga again and eliminate him before he relocates Mickey out or saves him?
Well, this is the big thing as well. Like Thompson, he actually found a flicker, so he's able to help assassinate those targets now, right? Whereas before he gets corrosive haze, he's kind of done, and he's about to have the nullifier as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he considers just buying out on this item.
There's still a gem. There's still a gem on Boxy for the last 15 minutes, right? So even with the flicker, corrosive haze or not, he can be seen. But it helps, like you just said, Manta style plus flicker, you can get rid of the dusts of corrosive haze, that's always helpful.
Blood Riot as well, right? So, you know, because right now, before this, he was so reliant on the Manta to even barely survive each fight. They're going again, though. Even without the Aegis. You see Mike's queued up the Divine Rapier a long way off, but he has his goals. In the range. Mid one is going to go in, though. Mid-Torn has been forced out. Mid one will sidestep the Blood Riot. He's hit up by the Rupture, though. Has the Battle Trance running, he knows it. Goes in, he's going to back first hit, but there's the Stone Gaze coming out. Terrorize is getting away. Boxy, the reinitiation is going to be in. Troll and Rude up is going to be brought low. Will die. Picked off dead for 90 seconds, and he does not have a buyback. And they're going to realize it very quick as they move in. Thompson trying to do what he can to flicker it around the fight. He's trying to backstab a few targets, but it's not going to be good enough. Stuns are going to go out. No tail has to use the GA, and that's going to make it too obvious now. They'll be able to run the Omni Knight through. Seb is desperately trying to save as many heroes as he can. Thompson with the reinitiation to try and find the kill to Io, but he's too damn tanky with the Witless Shaco. They'll find the Omni, and at this point, it's all too obvious that there is no buyback on the Troll. Thompson will fall. Well, the base is going to fall, because you know Liquid aren't leaving anymore.
Man, that wasn't even skill outplay. That was pure game sense and gameplay outplay versus a two-time TI winner, No-Tail. He was caught with his pants down. He didn't have a TP. That's why Troll died. His TP was on cooldown. They fought. That whole fight was without Omni. That's GG right there. Like, if Omni is there, he heals the Troll, he repels him, he Guardian Angels him, but Oh no! Like, what a bad way to end the game. Insane.
Not just the game, the series. After all that, after the back and forth, the dominant displays in both, now having this game.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.